Benin's ports have been the main entry points for goods headed to Niger. But since the closure of the borders between the two countries, port activity has come to a standstill. Hundreds of trucks loaded with containers and goods are stuck at the borders and parks. As a result, supply chains have been disrupted and import prices on the rise.
From the autonomous port to the various cities of Benin, Niger represents more than 80% of our trade. In truth, the closure of this border has already had many financial consequences. If you go to Malanvi, northeast of Benin, you will see a lot of trucks loaded with food and fruit like pineapples. There are even some lorries whose goods have spoiled, and people are forced to unload them and throw them away.
If ECOWAS really cared about the suffering of the people, it would not impose such sanctions. Closing the borders to prevent people from crossing is unbelievable. We make our living from borders, but without borders, where will we go? The state of Benin must understand the suffering of the people of Niger and Benin because they live from this port. When you defend your interests, you must also think of the interests of the people.
Border traffic accounts for 12% of Benin's GDP. Some experts say the political sanctions should not affect trade between member countries of the West African bloc.
Benin will be more affected by the closure of its borders than Niger itself. For the first 6 months of 2023, this closure will have an impact of several billion francs. Benin sends 1.3 billion francs worth of products to Niger, so Benin's economy will feel the pinch. In my opinion, ECOWAS will feel this crisis much more than we think. I sincerely hope that diplomacy will prevail and that these drastic measures, which are affecting the economies of our countries, will be lifted.
Some of the main consumer goods that Niger imports from Benin include sugar, rice, cereals and medicines. It also sells livestock, onions and data to Benin, Nigeria, Togo, Mali, Cote d'Ivoire, Ghana and Senegal. Najma Abdirizak, CGTN.